But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today, before we start, we have something to mention. All of us, we heard the news about the filthy attack on a Christian sister in Nigeria. And they killed her, and even they burned her body. And they make videos and they are proud about doing it. Now, this is my message to the Muhammadan, who they supposedly, by killing a female Christians, they stop Christians from insulting Muhammad. I promise you, I will make holes in the ass of your prophet for the last moment in my life. And I don't think actually there's any more space in his body or in his ass. Your filthy pimp prophet is going to be exposed. And the more you do crimes, the more we will go aggressive. And the more we will expose him. And the more we are going to make fun of him. Those cowards, they thought, by killing, torturing a poor woman, they can bring victory to their filthy prophet, the child molester Muhammad. I say to them, the shoe of this lady is better than your God, better than your filthy Muhammad, and you will pay. You will pay heavily for your crime. The day of judgment will come, but for now, we are going to make you pay in our own way. Muhammad is a piece of garbage, pimp, filthy, disgusting, piece of shit. So if you thought someone you can silence the Christians, I encourage all the Christians to show how much we are going to respect Muhammad. Imagine this girl, she is your sister. And actually, she is our sister. And here we ask ourselves, you know, when a guy he killed in America, his name is George Floyd, because the police are a bunch of idiots. Black Lives Matter, Joe Biden, politicians, I mean, TV stations have nothing to speak about except George Floyd's story. But Christians died in Africa by hundreds, by thousands. Who care? And this is telling us that all those movements like Black Lives Matter, they don't care for black life. They care for election. When the president is one of them, there's no more Black Lives Matter. But every day there's black people dying, including in America. Where is Black Lives Matter? Those hypocrites who defend Islam every day. Are satanic. So I want you to remember that when you insult Muhammad, you are saluting this beautiful lady. You are giving her a flower in her graveyard. This lady, she was going to be graduating very soon. Very smart person. She was killed by the bunch of filthy terrorists, evil, satanic religion worshippers. Look at this filthy creature, how he's excited for killing. He's so happy. Look at their filthy faces, exciting faces in the eyes of the devil. So when a black person, he died in America before the election, the whole world, even Europe, they start striking Black Lives Matter. I mean, all of them, they are white, by the way. I mean, the one who strike Black Lives Matter are white. But when a black African killed left and right, I mean, do you know how many people get killed in Nigeria by the Islamic terrorism every year? Nobody care. You know, when Saddam Hussein occupied, let me take this criminal face from my face. When Saddam Hussein, he attacked Kuwait, America, France, England, the whole world want to support Kuwait. Okay, what happened? Okay, that's good, you know. But there was a war in Africa between two big tribes, Tutsi and Hutsi, whatever it is. Hundreds of thousands of people being slaughtered. Nobody sent army. Nobody care. America is not moving. Russia is not moving. Europe is not moving. China is not moving. Asia is not moving. Why? Because they are poor African killing each other. If Trump in the office, they will blame the killing of this girl for Trump. But now nobody speak about her. Actually, I went to France 24. They were talking about a woman supporting Palestinian terrorists, and suppose she's a Christian journalist who died. But nobody is talking about this female. I mean, who cares for the poor African? Do they have oil? They care only for their oil. So we promised the Muhammadan that we will do our best to expose your filthy prophet. And we will remember this lady always, as we remember many, many, many martyrs who die because of their faith and their belief. Now we go to our topic. You know, there's Abdul. Abduls, you know what you can say. Abduls are smart, and Abduls are genius. This is a guy, his name is Mars Reshmat. Sound like a Turkish. He said the Christian worship Jesus as God. That is a pure idolatry. It's the same as Zoroastrians, has Ahur Mazda. They push Jesus to be God together with the Holy Spirit and use observe-rehetic paradox formula 3 in 1 and give born to Trinity. There are 3 almighty gods. You know, here we see the stupidity of the Muhammadan. The one who believe in 3, or they create a 3 and 1, is Islam. Because the Muslims are the one who base their religion in 3. Muhammad, Jibreel, Allah. If one of them is missing, the rest are missing. So who is the one who based religion? Allah, he have 3 names. And you know, when an idiot, he says that worshipping Jesus is a pure idolatry, well, Jesus is a living being. He is not a stone. Obviously, an idiot like this, he do not know what idolatry means. Idolatry is to worship idols. And the one who kisses stones, pray in front of stones, and bow into stones is you. Christ, in the time before Muhammad was alive, and after Muhammad is alive, and today is alive, and tomorrow is alive. So how that can be idolatry? If we ask the stupid idiot, where is Jesus now? He will say to you in heaven. So how worshipping the one who is alive all the time is idolatry? And he is not a stone, and he is not a rock. And then he starts quoting for us from the Old Testament. And this is showing us how hypocrite those people are. If we ask them, do you accept the Old Testament? They will say, we don't accept the Old Testament. Okay. And then he quote for you verses from the Old Testament saying that God is not a man, but he will not show you the rest of the verse. It says there that God is not a man who lie. And by the way, you're stupid. We don't believe that God is a man anyway. We believe God become a man, not man become a God. You're a donkey, like you're a prophet. And then he posed for us Isaiah. And here we ask the Muslims, where is the book of Isaiah? Where is the book of Hosea in your Quran? You know, you Muslims are funny. You speak that Moses have a book. Isaiah have a book. Whatever prophet, they have books, but we cannot find their books in your books. And if you ask you even what the name Isaiah mean, you have no idea. For I am God, and there is none else. Yeah. So, I am God, and Allah is not God. I am God, and no one like me. Allah is not like me, and we will prove it. Do Allah have a spirit? No. Do Allah have a son? No. Is Allah alive? No proof. Allah has a physical body. He have no spirit, so he's a dead body. So yes, absolutely, there's no God like me. And when the Christian, they say God is one, they use the word Echad, and Echad is where you Muslims, you took it and you use the word Tawheed. Tawheed does not mean one, you idiot. Tawheed means unification, or unit, or unity. This is how silly the Muslims are. And then we ask them, as long you are against idolatry, why you kiss a black stone? A smart Muslim, he starts giving you his thinking and his answers. And every one of them, he give you a different answer. Not a single one of them, he will give you like an answer they agree upon. Why? Because they don't know really why they are having a black stone to be kissed. If you are a Muslim trying to call me, give me just a few minutes, please, and text me first, and I will call you. This is the Sheikh, he is explaining, or the black stone. What is the black stone? Why Muslims, they kiss the black stone? To make it short, this guy, he says the black stone was whiter than milk, became a black. And again, Islam is a racist cult, claiming that being a black is coming from sin. And this reminds us how Muhammad, he said that Allah, he created Adam. When he created Adam, he hit him in his shoulder. And from his shoulder, from his left shoulder, he created the black people. And he said to them, you go to hell, I don't care. At the same time, he created the white people from the right shoulder of Allah, of Adam, sorry. And he said to them, you go to heaven, and I don't care. Listen carefully how sin make the black stone black.
And secondly, he said, the black stone came down from heaven, and it used to be whiter than the milk. And it turned dark due to the sins of Bani Adam, the children.
Did you hear it? So the sin, when you do sin, you bring black color, according to Islam. So this black stone was whiter than milk. And then, due to the sin of Bani Adam, the children of Adam, it become black. Let us see, maybe we have a Muhammadan here. Maybe he want to say something to us. Let us see. Give me a second. Let me call him. We are calling him. He is not answering. So the stone was white. People touch it. People are sinners. The stone got to be black. Here you ask yourself, how in the world this religion can be called religion? First of all, how my sin can make a stone black? How's that? How if I touch a stone and I am a sinner, that will make the stone black? If there's any Muslim can explain to us the stupidity? Let us see here.
The children of Adam, hadith, and it used to be whiter than the milk, and it turned dark due to the sins of Bani Adam, the children of Adam. Hadith is.
And now we ask ourselves, you see, somebody will say to you, how you say Islam is against, is racist, but they are kissing the black stone. Maybe you don't understand, my friend. The black stone is a black because of sin. But the stone itself is white. So when Muslims, they kiss the black stone, their sin will go to the black stone. It was white, and the more human they kiss it, supposedly, according to the Muslim now, they are saying, the more it gets darker and darker and darker until it becomes black. And after the point it becomes black, you cannot make it more black. It's already black. So the sin in Islam have a connection with the color, and the connection is so clear. And this is why you see Muhammad saying, as an example, the black dog is the devil. So even animals are discriminated because of their color. And he ordered the Muslim to kill them. What is the problem of the black dog? Well, he's black. Are you blind? What he did is black. What is a crime? He's black. What exactly is... did he bite somebody? Did he attack somebody? No, no, no. He's just a black. They asked the filthy prophet, son of Muta, what the difference between a black dog and a blonde dog? Yellow dog, red dog, red dog. Just a question. Read carefully. I said, Abu Dharr, what feature is there in a black dog which distinguish it from the red dog and the yellow dog? He said, O son of my brother, I asked the messenger as you have asked me. And he said, the black dog is the devil. And this is a very authentic hadith. How in the world anyone from Nigeria can believe in such a garbage, racist, stupid, filthy cult? How any human being from any color can accept such a filthy, racist religion? Are you out of your mind? Well, they are out of their mind, what we can say. You can say so. This is the hadith that we wrote on the screen. And you know, the nice thing about Islam, that Muslims, they print the book, they publish the book, they teach the book, and the second you show them their stupidity and their faith, they deny the book. Oh, this is da'if, but this is a Tirmidhi, which is sahih. Allah Messenger peace be upon him, said, Allah created Adam when he created him, and he struck his right shoulder, and there emitted its white offspring. And here you notice that the white people, according to Islam, they are coming from the right shoulder. And the right shoulder and the right hand in religion mean the right one, the good one. This is why they are white, according to Islam. See how filthy racist he is? So the white ones are coming from the right side, for they are right. What about the black people? Read with me carefully. So he continues saying, and there from it white offspring emitted as if they were white ants. And then he struck his left shoulder, and then emitted from it black offspring as if they were circle. He then said to those who they are emitted from the right shoulder, which means the white, you go to paradise, and I don't mind. Wala ubali. And then he said to those who emitted from the left shoulder, you go to hell, which means the black, and I don't care. Do you see it, Muhammadan? So if you are a stupid Muhammadan from Nigeria, how you stupid idiot defend such a filthy cult, discriminating you and consider everyone is black will go to hell? Not only that, because Muslims now they can try to get away from this, we go to the Quran, we will find the racism against the black color is all over. As an example, what will happen to mankind in the day of judgment? All mankind will become two part, or two kind. One is white, one is black. The black is me and you, the Christians, the Jews, the Hindus, the Buddhas, etc. The Muslims is going to be white. Am I lying? The Quran in front of us. Chapter 3, verse number 106. What they will say now? They will say the Hadith is weak, the Quran is weak. What they will say? Now they will say this is metaphorical, metaphorical. It's a lie. If we go to chapter 27, verse number 32, we will find the interpretation is speaking about a beast will come from the ground. It's called Al-Jassasa. And this beast is going to have the ring of Moses, sorry, the ring of Solomon and the staff of Moses. And is going to hit the disbeliever in his face, and he will be black. And is going to hit the believer in his face, and he will turn to be white. Are we lying? Actually, 82, sorry, not 30. See, we are, somebody is getting old, you know. It's okay. Yeah, 27, 82. The emergence of the beast from the earth. Okay, what this beast will do? Go down. This is Ibn Kathir. This is the Muslim translation. This is their website. This is their publishing. This is their writing. And this is written long time ago. I have nothing to do with it. Because Muslims, those potatoes, they will say to you, he's a liar. But we show on the screen what we are reading. This is your website. This is Ibn Kathir. We give you the chapter number, the verse number. He's a liar. It doesn't say that, CB. Here you see, narrated by Abu Dawood from all the scumbags, including Muhammad, the biggest scumbag in the world. The beast will emerge from the earth and will stay with the staff of Moses and the ring of Solomon. Okay. And then he will hit this believer with the staff, and it will make his face believer bright. Here the translation is false. It will make it shining white, not bright. How we know that this is a lie? Just go down a little bit. Continue reading. And then it's going to strike the nose of this believers with the ring, and it would make the face of the believers bright again. But this is not what it says. Go down, go down, go down, go down. You see, the Muslims actually, when they try to fabricate a translation, I mean, they are stupid to the point they forgot what you just said. I mean, you just said bright. You just used the word bright in translation. So how later you use the word white? Is it bright or white? You go down here, you will see, it will bring out the staff of Moses and the ring of Solomon. There will be no believer left without making a white spot in his face. Do you see it? White, not bright. And then this white spot in his face will spread until his face is shining white, not bright. Do you see it? As a result. So now who is the one who will be shining white? Muslims. Okay, what about us? And there will be no disbeliever left without making a black spot in his face, which will spread until his face is black as a result. Do you see it? So as you see, this is a religion of racism, death, discrimination, discrimination in earth, discrimination in heaven, discrimination in judgment day, discrimination to animals just because of their black color. And now the black stone is not a black. No, 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 you are mistaken. The black stone is temporarily black because for now the black stone is doing a job. It is sucking the sin of the Muslims. And you will see this guy saying to you loud and clear that the black stone forgives sin. Listen carefully.
They would have let what is between the east and the west. It would be bright.
When Allah sent the black stone down, the black stone was so shiny. And not only the black stone, by the way, there's other stones, which is called the Yemeni corner. So the Muslims are pagans who worship two stones or two corners. One where is the black stone, which is many stones, by the way, later we will show you, because it's broken pieces. And there's the Yemeni corner, which is stones taken from the temple of the moon god in Yemen, Al-Makkah temple. Actually, the name of Al-Makkah is coming from Al-Makkah anyway. This is why they are trying. It's a counterfeit town of the temple of Al-Makkah. So look what he said.
And if Allah the Almighty didn't do so, they would have let what is between the east and the west.
So when Allah he sent the black stone and the Yemeni corner, so black stone, those black stone, this black stone Allah he sent, it was so shiny and so bright to the point will light the whole world.
Indeed, these two stones, the black stone and the stone of Maqam Ibrahim, are two precious stones that came down from heaven. Allah the Almighty put out their light. And if Allah the Almighty didn't do so, they would have let what is between the east and the west. It would be...
See? So those stones, and here we ask the Muslims, I mean, how stupid is that? So let us say those stones are bright stone, a nuclear stone, and what does that mean? At the end of the day, it's a stone. If we go to a different video made by some Christians speaking to Abdul, let us go here. I hear kind of beep for some reason. Let us see.
Uthman.
Not this one here. Not this one. Okay. Look at this Abdul. This Abdul, he is giving us his opinion about the black stone. Listen carefully.
The grave's not going to benefit me. Me touching the Kaaba is not going to benefit me. Me kissing the Kaaba is not going to benefit me. Only thing that's going to benefit me in this deen is worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. About stones, me as a...
So this guy...
Pagan Arabs at the time were carrying out certain rituals, okay? The rituals would involve, for example, running around the Kaaba, kissing the stone, throwing stones at the devil.
I understand where you're coming from because the stone a jammer, you see that, cool. And you see man kissing the stone. Me as a Muslim, I don't agree with this. Right. If I ever go to Mecca, I will not touch the Kaaba, I will not kiss the stone, I will not visit no grave of any of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ or the companions because it's not going to do me any good.
This guy, he threw Muhammad under the bus because it's an embarrassing. Obviously, he's being an idol worshipper. So he will not kiss the stone, he will not touch the stone, he will not go around the Kaaba. Why? Because obviously it's an idol worshipper practice. But so, as long as this is the case, why your prophet did it. You will not do it. Why? Because it's wrong. Right? Why this guy, he will not do it? Because it's wrong. Why he refused to do it? Because it's a pagan practice. But isn't it your prophet he practiced that? Isn't it your prophet he said that the black stone is going to forgive your sin?
Brighter than the sun. So مسح الحجر الأسود والركن اليماني يحطان الخطايا حطا. Touching the black stone in its corner, and also الركن اليماني, the Prophet ﷺ said in the sound hadith, which is collected by Imam Ahmad in his Musnad and narrated by Abdullah ibn Umar, remit sins. Remit sins due to the compliance with the traditions of Prophet Muhammad and the guidance of Allah the Almighty in this regard. But any stone, including the black stone or a rukn al-yamani, does not benefit, nor does it protect against.
Look how they conduct themselves. A second ago he says touching them for erase your sin. A second after he says it's a stone, does not benefit. I mean, do you see the stupidity? A second ago you said that touching the black stone, and he mentioned this hadith that is put in the screen. Do you see how the Muhammadan, they struggle with this stupidity? If this stone does not benefit, then how in just a second ago in the same video you just said if you touch it, it erases your sin? I mean, who is the donkey here? Is it going to erase your sin, or it's just a no benefit? Do you see the stupidity? The same guy, he just said touching them erase your sin, and then he says the black stone and any stone, there's no benefit from them. Like, what the heck? Do you notice the mental illness and the low IQ of this religion, if we can call it a religion? Let me play it again just to show you the stupidity. I mean, obviously the IQ is so low. I'm not even quoting different video. I'm not quoting like the guy after 2 hours. It's just a few seconds after. He just said, if you touch them, let me put the subtitle here. If you touch the black stone, listen carefully.
Touching the black stone in its corner, and also a rukn al-yamani, the Prophet ﷺ said in the sound hadith, which is collected by Imam Ahmad in his Musnad and narrated by Abdullah ibn Umar, remit sins. Remit sins due to the compliance with the traditions of Prophet Muhammad.
Look at this. Tradition forgive your sin? Do you see how he lie? Where he get this from? The hadith says, where he stops saying, touching them erase your sin. Where you get this? That is a tradition. And how a tradition, is it tradition as your God used to do it? So Islam is a tradition, is not a religion? Touching a black stone is tradition, is not from Allah? You see how dangerous what his guy, he said? He just said that Muhammad is following the tradition of the Arab pagan before Islam. It's a tradition. But how a tradition forgive your sin? Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything? So who is the pagan? Who is the one who kisses stones, bow down to stones, go around the stones, and pray in the direction of a stone? Is that us, the Christians, or you? Who is the pagan? And how a stone erase our sin? And what make it more funny, if we go and look for the black stone, and this is additional proof, by the way, that Islam is a fraud. Look at this. I will show it on the screen. Remember, this black stone is going to witness Muhammad. Even he says it is the right hand of Allah. Umar al-Khattab, he says this black stone is useless, which means he gave a finger to Muhammad. He exposed him. Thank you, Umar. If you look at the black stone, like we say the word black stone, right? But in reality, there's no black stone. There's small rocks. Look at them. Very small rocks, and the rest is a wax. It's a brown wax, expensive wax. They mix it with musk and perfume to cover the shitty religion smell. So if this is a stone, coming from heaven and is going to stay with us until the day of judgment so she can witness for us, how come there's nothing left of it? If you go to YouTube, you can search, you will find that the black stone, they do maintenance to it every week. Somebody saying, a Muslim, just to show you how smart the Muhammadan is. You know, when I say Islam make you stupid, I'm not insulting. And this is my challenge to the person who said this. I think he is a Turkish. Mr. Oktar, you remind me of Adnan Oktar, the guy who have a 10 belly dancers around him doing Islamic dawah. He is saying in Arabic, لماذا تقول أن اليهود ليسوا قتلة الأنبياء في حين أنهم قتلوا يحيى وزكريا? Why you say that the Jews, they did not kill the prophets when they are the one who killed Yahya and they are the one who killed Zechariah? Wonderful. First of all, you idiot, the Jews did not kill Yahya. Yahya is John the Baptist, supposedly. And you mentioned the story of Zechariah. Can you have a reference for you? I mean, how stupid your religion is that your God have time to tell us about Suleiman with flying carpet, Suleiman listening to the ant, Suleiman putting the genie in the bowl, but Allah don't have a time to tell us those prophet names who get killed. So can you show me, Mr. Abdul? It's a challenge for you. Can you show me the story from your book? Are you listening? When I say that this is stupid to say, because where in the Quran it says they killed this guy, even the Messiah did not kill him in the Quran. According to your stupid Quran, even the Messiah, they could not kill him. Secondly, you donkey, as long those people, they can kill all the prophet, why only the Messiah, they cannot kill him? He have a special insurance? Allah, he sent his limousine to Isa, but he will not send his limousine to John the Baptist and Zechariah? Are you there? Now he will play dead. Now he will not answer. Now he will not say anything. Now he is searching Google. Check, Google. Where in the Quran it says, where is the story of Zechariah got killed by there's nothing. The Quran have time to tell us about Zechariah. His wife, she can't have children. That's it. Which one is more important, that the guy cannot have children or he got killed? Do you see why they don't dare to debate me? Do you see why they run away? Those questions can be a trouble maybe for somebody who do not know the cult of Islam. But Abdul, we have all your laundry here. The panty of your prophet is red and I have it. I'm asking you, who killed Zechariah? Give me the story. I mean, look at this guy. He's asking me who killed Zechariah. It's you who said so. Give me the story. Go ahead. Isn't it the Quran is a perfect book of God? Isn't it you Muslim who say the Quran gave us the knowledge we need Okay, where in the Quran that Zechariah get killed? I'm waiting. By the way, you can call a friend. Are you there? So we cannot find the story in the Quran. We find it in God. His name is Google. Who is the God of the Muslims? Where Muslims they get their guidance from? From God, peace be upon him, Google. You see this stupidity? He wanted to prove to me that Zechariah get killed. And the Jews, they killed him. How he proved that to me as a Muhammadan? Google. Google, peace be upon him, said, so you are saying to us that your stupid God never mentioned it. Your stupid God have time to tell us about the penis of your prophet, how weak it was, and then Muhammad, he invoked him, and then he sent him a dish of shish kebab, but he don't have time to tell us what happened to Zechariah or John the Baptist. And now, because you are a Muslim who have a perfect religion, you go to Google, which is running by the Jews. So what is the answer? I advise you then, you should not stop reading the Quran. You should follow the Bible, because in the Bible we have stories which is true. You Muslims, you copy stories coming from us because you have no religion, because your God is fake, because your prophet is an idiot. What Islamic source? Okay, I'm asking you, aren't you a Muslim and you are the one who mentioned it? Great, find me the Islamic source. It's a challenge. Find me the Islamic source. When a Muslim, he says Islamic source, what does that mean? Let me guess. As long as your name is Oktar, I think I got the Islamic source. I know where the Islamic source coming from. Sadly, I am not like you. I don't have the same source, my friend. Look at this source. And don't take me wrong, please. I love those sources. I am really a fan of those sources. I mean, look who come to listen to me. And look who is the source of Islam. This is Adnan Oktar, and you are from Turkey, and your name is Oktar, so you are from the same family. Look at the source. MashaAllah. This is the real source, not what I have. Where was your source? And where we can locate the source? And isn't it the source should be the prophet and his God? So where is the source? Aman Rabbi Aman. Look at this, mashallah, mashallah. That is a religion. Yeah. He's saying her to shake her breast, like, you know, like shake it up, come on. What the heck is that? This is the source. So when we ask a Muslim about source, he say Islamic source. We ask him, what is Islamic source mean? Can you show us the source? You don't have source, you have sauce. Like the ketchup boy. Guys, وَذَكَرَ الطَّبَرِي. Is it Tabari is your God? Did Muhammad say so? I mean, look at the stupidity. At-Tabari, he said, At-Tabari is not a prophet. At-Tabari was not exist in the time of Muhammad, and At-Tabari is, is copying somebody else. Where At-Tabari he got the story from? I mean, it's stupidity. Is it embarrassing to be a Muslim? Guys, At-Tabari, he said so. The Muslims are follower of At-Tabari. They don't follow Muhammad. You see, I was going to say, well, you know what? He will find me a hadith. His prophet said so. But if your prophet never said so, who is At-Tabari? Are you saying to me that your prophet never said anything about it? Are you saying to me that your God, Allah, never said anything about it? Yes, brother. This is what he is saying to us. Oh boy. If you go to the stupid Quran, you know, you will not find a single story. What about we go to the Hadith? You will not find a single story. So where you Muslim get your story from? Ibn Kathir said, okay, where Ibn Kathir kabit? From At-Tabari he said, okay, where At-Tabari kabit? Nobody. At-Tabari he said. Do we have any smart Muslim black stone kissers? If you are a Muslim and you are smart and you think you are capable to speak like an adult to me, please feel free. Allah will give you extra versions if you can defend the stupidity and the cult of Muhammad. Muhammad obviously is a fraud. He's a child molester. He is a criminal. He is a thief. He is a panty a thief. Even the Quran speaks about the panty he stole. You are just quoting for me nothing, my friend. You are just being stupid again. The Quran says they kill a prophet, but the Quran says they could not kill a prophet. Who? Jesus. Isn't it you Muslim? You says the Jews, they said we killed the Messiah, and then you say Allah will never allow them to do so. So why Allah will allow him to kill Zechariah? People, do you see the hypocrisy and the stupidity of this donkey cult? Allah will never allow to humiliate his prophet. Okay, well, Zechariah is what? Yahya is what? And where are their stories? In At-Tabari? And not only that, the Quran says, فَرِيقًا يَقْتُلُونَ or تَقْتُلُونَ. Fariqan is a team. Like, you know, when we say soccer team, we speak about what? 12? I'm not really good in this game. You know, I don't watch that. The Quran claims that the Jews, they killed a lot of prophets. A team of prophets. Where are they? Who are they? And if they can kill prophets, that's mean Allah never intervene. Your stupid God cannot intervene. Now he changed the topic. Man of the Dhabih, Ismail, Am Ishaq. I say Ishaq. Do you want to call me? He's saying who is the one was slaughtered. You see, they love to change the topic because it's an embarrassment. Look how he switched the topic in the speed of light. He's Abdul. Abdul. I mean, what do you expect from a black stone kisser? So our story was a black stone kissing. We end with the Jews killing the prophets. And now he switched. Who is the one was going to be slaughtered? Ishmael or Isaac? Do you see how fast the switch? Islam is like a whore. She don't speak good English. And she said to you, do you want a condominium? What? Do you want to have sex with condominium? No, you got me wrong. No, I don't want, no, not condominium. Well, excuse me, because the names are stolen. They do not know what those names mean. If we ask you what Ishmael mean, you have no idea. What Isaac mean, you have no idea. And now if we ask you, where is the reference in the Quran? Who is the one who was killed? What you will say? Can I show you condominium? I challenge you in the front. You are the one who opened the topic. Can you show me where the Quran say what you are saying? You are asking me? I am asking you. And by the way, I can show you from a book you just mentioned. You mentioned At-Tabari, right? If I show you At-Tabari now, you will wash your hand from At-Tabari. You will say, I don't like At-Tabari. At-Tabari is an a-hole. What is that, a duck? I hear a duck. You are acting like a duck, Abdul. Don't they eggs here? Once I saw Muslims, two Muslims are fighting over the egg, but both of them, they claim that this is the egg belong to them, but both of them, they have roosters. Are you searching Google? Actually, there's a video of a Muslim sheikh who called me, and he wanted to debate me about this topic. I go watch it and see how he left Islam. And I show him with the reference from their own books that the one who was being ordered to be slaughtered, it was Isaac, from your books, Mr. Duck. Now we go back to the black stone kissing. As you see, this is a stupid, empty book. There's nothing in there. The Jews, you know. We gave Moses the scriptures. Who said so? Allah. Okay, when Allah, he talked to Muhammad, never. When Allah, he said that to Muhammad, and what Moses mean, didn't know. This is a religion, hijack everybody. Muhammad, he moved, suddenly he lived with the Jews. Suddenly he learned about Moses. Suddenly he learned about Isa, which is supposedly Jesus. Suddenly he learned about other names, and he put them in his book. The same as the story of Zulqarnain. Zulqarnain suddenly became a prophet. Alexander the Great is a prophet in Islam. And he is the one who built the dam between us and the people of Gog and Magog, which is not a human. And they are Turkish, by the way. Do you know that the Turkish, according to the stupid Muhammad, are Gog and Magog people? Do you know that, Mr. Oktar? Now he will say, I don't accept At-Tabari. Do you accept At-Tabari or not? Potato. What a potato cult. الترك شرذمة من يأجوج ومأجوج. The Turkish people, they are a group of Gog and Magog, but Gog and Magog, according to the Quran, they are the enemies of Allah, and Muslims, they should kill them all and fight them until the day of judgment. Are you there? Turkish boy? Muslims, be careful. I'm a Christian prince. I have all your laundry here. All your laundry. Garbage in, garbage out. What you can say. Ibn Kathir confirmed that the Turkish are Gog and Magog. All your scholars confirm that Turkish are Gog and Magog, which means Erdogan is Gog and Magog. Deal with it. And you are one of the Turkish, so you are Gog and Magog too. If you want to challenge me to show the reference, Give me a text, call me right now, I will put it for you on the screen. And as long as you speak Arabic as you claim, post an Arabic text, I will make you see it. Anyway, poor Abdul. So the black stone kisser religion, they are schooling us, and we are the one who worship the true God, about worshiping idols. And then in the same time, they say to you, well, you worship Jesus, he's a man. But Abraham in the Old Testament, he worshiped God, and he was a man. He came to him as a man. Abraham himself. This is why Jesus says, before Abraham I am. And as long as you remember Jesus to be a man, why you don't remember your God to be a shin? I always ask Muhammad, and why Allah have a shin? They have no answer. Okay, why Allah have 5 fingers? They have no answer. What is the purpose of Allah having toes? They have no answer. Okay, why he have a foot? No answer. Why Allah he run? Have you ever heard of a God he run? He run where? Any Abdul? Do Allah run? I think Allah he used to play soccer. And then the Muslim, they will say to us that, you know, you are taking the words in the Quran literally. It's not me. I can show you your own interpretation. When Muhammad he says, according to him, that Allah he spoke to him, not to him directly, he sent the pizza boy, Jibril. So Mr. Jibril, he came to Muhammad, and he said to him, do you know that the similarity of Adam, the same as Jesus, he created them by saying be and he was? Then we find that Allah, he created Adam by his hands, not by saying be and he was. Stupidity. وأي مانع يمنع من أن نؤمن بأن الله تعالى يأتي هرولا? Well, no problem, my friend. Here we go. We have another Muslim. Maybe this is the same person, but he changed his name. He don't like to be Turkish no more. Look what he said. What is the problem if we are believing in a God who come running to us? Well, the problem is that you Muslim, you say that Jesus, he eat. Jesus, he sat. Jesus, he drink. Allah, he run. That's mean, in order for Allah to move from place to place, not only he have to walk, but in order to reach the time and speed, he have to run. So when you say to me, what the problem? I say, well, this is contradiction for everything you say to us. Isn't it the silly Quran says how that Jesus, he and his mother, they eat? This is present what? Present a need, right? Need. Well, Allah here run that to present a need, because in order for Allah to do something, he have to run. In order for Allah to move, he have to run. So he cannot move by saying be. He cannot be everywhere. He have to go from place to place by walking. This is why now, thank you for saying that, this is why I explain Allah, he have a foot. Right? What was the 12 years old king name that he was married in the Bible again? Abdullah, he want to change the topic. He's worried about the 12 years old king. He's not worried about his God have a shin. He's not worried about his religion kissing stones, going around the stone, bowing to a stone, but he is worried about the king, 12 years old king. I mean, do you see how worried they are? They are not worried about their prophet having sex with the children, sucking the tongues of boys. Oh, okay, you're apostate, no problem. I thought you are a Muslim, you know. Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything to us? I can give you an option, by the way. The Prophet, last thing he did before he died, he asked Aisha to bring a dish and he pissed in it. Before you call me, please do that. Because you never know, you might die laughing. So I advise you before you call me to ask your wife Aisha to bring you a dish, you piss in it, and then you can die laughing. Don't die laughing and you are full of piss. I mean, have you ever heard of a prophet? The last thing he do in his life. Shouldn't he say the Shahada? Shouldn't he praise be Allah? Shouldn't he pray to Allah? No, he want to piss. I mean, do you see how much he is inspired? Everybody, especially decent people, they say, they feel when they are going to die. This is what they say. I don't know, I never died before. I will let you later. No. The Prophet, he is dying now. And now it's time to piss. Let me find you the hadith. Hold on, give me a second. Because now they might say, he's a liar. He's lying. He doesn't say that. CP. Here we go. And this hadith cannot be found in English. Let us find it in different thing. And you know, the funny is, I remember there was a book, or like, let us say, not a big book, like a booklet, you know, to explain the amazing moment of the Prophet Muhammad's death. And what is the romantic about it? Like, did he hold the hand of his wife? No. He pissed and he died over her chest. Amazing moment. He pissed and then he fell in her chest. Are you there? And now what you will say to me, you will say this is da'if. And as you see, this hadith is all over the place. I mean, especially hadith about pissing of the Prophet, those are reserved heavily. I mean, right away, they put them in a container. Even when a woman, she drank the piss of Muhammad, he promised her that her stomach will never enter hell to it. Can you believe it? Muhammad, he is telling a woman that the one who drank his pee, she will not go to heaven, she will not go to hell. It turned to be that the way to heaven is the piss of the Prophet. Sadly, I'm not married, so when I die, I mean, I can go and pee, but I don't have like a chest to. What a chest! Aisha, she was a kid. Oh, at that time she was almost 18. Yeah, she have a chest. Yeah, she do. Do we have any Muhammadan who kiss a black stone? Want to say anything? And the funny, you call everybody idol, like the Buddhas are idols, the Christians are idol worshippers, everybody. They are the one who kisses stones. Abdullah is saying, look, Abdullah is upset. Look what he said. Just to show you the intelligence of the Abdul. Abdul are very special creatures. They are coming from different galaxy. And this Abdul now he is upset because we are showing him as a prophet missing. And now he want to make you upset. So look what he said. But in a second, he will turn upset himself from what he said. Because now that will enter the archive. Abdul, do you know that every text you say here is going to enter the archive, especially when they put it on the screen? People make videos about it. People will die laughing at you. Look what you just said. Lul, I don't defend my God in this channel. Hello. Sure, your God could not defend and died himself, died in the cross. Abdul, you have wrong information. Are you saying your stupid Muhammad was a liar? According to your stupid Muhammad, Allah came right away to save Jesus. Don't you know? But the one who could not defend himself is Muhammad, who died by poison like a rat. Here we go. Now you will say to me, I don't accept the hadith. The Prophet, no way he died like a rat. My friend, I did not say he died like a rat. He died as a rat. Not like. There's a huge difference. Learn English. This is your Prophet saying, confirming. This is not somebody saying he died by poison. This is him saying. The Prophet, in his element, which he died, he used to say, I love it when it says here, he used to say. You know what? If Aisha should not say he used to say, I would be upset. But this is mean that Muhammad was really suffering. He used to say, like every day, the poison I ate, oh, my testicles, the poison I ate, oh, the nipples is hurting now because of the testicles. My tongue is hurting. My ears, I can't even go to the bathroom. That poison I ate in Taghiba. And Aisha, she said to him, Habibi Muhammad, hold yourself, invoke Allah. How come Allah did not come to save you like Isa? Are you there, Abdul? How come Allah, he ran to save Isa from the Jews, and now this is a Jewish woman, she is killing Muhammad by buying some poison from Walmart. Did not even cost her 60 cents. Are you there? Your God could not defend Muhammad. Muhammad died by poison. His balls was really horrible. Are you there? Now he will play it dead, like, you know, that's it. He would change the topic. Your God could not save himself. Well, Jesus, he said, I lay down myself. Nobody can take it from me. I lay down myself. When the Roman, they came to arrest Jesus, Peter, he took his sword, and Jesus told him, put your sword down. So he have his men. They can fight for him. They can defend him if he is just a normal man. Somebody is like, okay, now we have an agreement here. This agreement. Mr. Phil, here, he says that the poison, and I'm going to get you busted now, Mr. Phil. You are going to be exposed. He said that the poison the Jewish woman she bought from Amazon. Let me get you busted. According to At-Tabari, according to Ibn Kathir, according to Abu Huraira, according to Sahih Bukhari, Amazon was not exist at that time, you liar. It was Walmart. I mean, who in the world would believe that he bought, you know, she bought it from Amazon? I mean, don't you think this is a big fat lie? Those Christians, they lie a lot, my brother. Amazon? There was Walmart at that time, in the time of the Prophet, but Amazon was not there. And you want to tell me that Muhammad was like, you know, like this Jewish woman, she signed an Amazon Prime? She's a Jew, she will not spend her money there. They will own Amazon, but they will not sign for a Prime. Crazy people. I got you busted. See how you busted, like, you know, prove a reference, you know, like right away. Put him in the screen, done. His history. And now he will not come here no more because we made him famous and like now he's shy, like what he will say after we got him busted. It was Walmart. Actually, once I made a mistake. I said it was Home Depot. It was not Home Depot. It was Home Jewish. Home Depot, before they changed the name, it was Home Jewish. But then when it became international, they like said, okay, deposit for everybody. Because in the beginning, like only membership only for Jewish people. Yeah. Do we have any Abdul? Where is your sheikhs? And you know, those potatoes, they in the comment section, they say to me, Christian Prince, you always debate always people who do not know. Where is the one who knows? Isn't it you Muslims in the best scenario you say to me, Allah knows best? Because you do not know. Why you say Allah knows best? Because you do not know. Look at this Muslim woman. Her name is Nada. She said, why don't you give him some time to answer if you are smart? Well, this is the topic. We are giving him the time to answer. He will never answer. And then she say, it's not a debate, but a speech. You make up your own hadith, and you claim to be Arabian, but your accent and voice is Indian. Actually, you are right. Brother and sister, my name is Zakir Naik, and I am from India, and I love to eat curry. And look now how they get me busted. We are showing the hadith in front of us on the screen. We are showing the interpretation, and your brothers, they are refusing. As long as your name is Nada, and you are talking about hadith, look what your prophet, he says about you. You are the devil. Yes, sister. Sister of the devil, not my sister. Look, the prophet, he says, the women, she come in the image of the devil, and she live in the image of the devil. I want you, if you are proud of your prophet, to print this hadith and put it in the living room or in the top of your mother bed. Who want to do that? If you Muhammadan are proud about what your faithful prophet said, print this and give it to your mother in her birthday with the gift. Women, she come in the image of the devil, and she live in the image of the devil. Yet Muhammad, he want to have as many as he can from them. Who is the devil then? Somebody asking, did Muhammad have a big balls? All what I know, according to the hadith, Muhammad, he have a big zipper. But big zipper does not mean he have a big balls, mean he have a small one, and because it take a lot of time to find it, so he made it big. Do we have any Muhammadan? Can I get the reference? It's in front of you. Anytime you see something in the screen, all what you need to do, you go to Prophet Google, peace be upon him, type a few words as it is, it will find the reference. Here we go. Type it in Google. Very easy. Anytime you see, and especially the English one. I mean, Arabic, you have excuse because you don't know Arabic. See, I'm the only smart person here. I speak Arabic. I speak all languages, by the way. I am like Al-Hussein. He speaks 70 million language. I mean, those Shia, they don't lie. 70 million language? Are you sure they are not 69,999,999,000 language? No, brother. They are 70 million languages. Al-Hussein, he speaks 70 million languages, including Morse. You know, the Shia, if you read their books, he will die crazy. As an example, Ali bin Abi Talib, he was in China in the same time he was in Arabia. What the heck? He take his breakfast in China, in Beijing, and then his lunch in Mecca. What? Jibreel, when the Prophet, he died, Fatima became so sad. Let me find the reference so people will not say. So Fatima, she became sad, and Jibreel, he came to serve her. He cleaned the floor, He washed dishes. He said jokes for her. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let us see. Yeah, the Shia, they have their own, they are different level of fantasies. Let us see. Okay. Okay, let me show you this one. You know, in the old days, in order to make bread, you have like to make your own dough and flour, you know. So the hadith here says, this one, there's many, there's tons, that Allah, he sent one of the angels to put the wheat, you know, like this, the stone thing, like have a handle, you put the wheat between them, and then you know, like you, I don't know what the English word, like you make it small, fine. So look at this. This is the book of Bihar al-Anwar, Al-Allam al-Majlisi, volume number 37, page number 98. But let us go a page before, page number 97, to where the story starts. All right. There's a guy, he walked in the front of the house of Fatima. And then while he was there, the door was open, and he saw from the door, he saw Fatima. It was a very hot day in the summer. And he arrived closer to the door of her house. But the door was locked. So he looked from the hole of the door. Look at this guy, he's spying. I mean, do you see how nice the Muslims are? You close your door, they put their eye in the hole of the door so they can see the panty of your wife. And then I saw Fatima Zahra, and she was asleep next to the stones, which is making the wheat. I don't know what they call it. But I saw that stone moving and moving and moving, but there's no hand there. There's no hand. How that happened? Nobody was there. Let me try to find you the stones we are talking about. Here we go, I found it. You see now what I'm talking about? Do you understand now what I'm saying? So, you know, they have a hole in the top here. If you look in the top, actually this one here, let us see one. Yeah, I mean, inside the hole, you put the wheat, and then you keep moving the stone, and the stone is like a dish, and there is two stones. One is like a dish, where the wheat go down through the top one, and then when you move this stone, it's heavy, it's going to smash the wheat. It's an old, you know, 1,000 of years old way to do it. Grinder, exactly. But the story here, this stone was moving, and Fatima was asleep. So he told the Prophet, I saw this. What happened? Who was doing that? Then the surprise came. Allah, He ordered an angel to do the homework of Fatima, brothers and sisters. فَأَلْقَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهَا النُّعَاسِ فَنَامَتْ. Allah, He made her sleep, so she slept. Praise be to the one who don't sleep. Suppose this is Allah. فَوَكَّلَ اللَّهُ مَلَكًا يَطْحَنُ عَنَهَا قُوتَ إِيَالَهَا. So Allah, He ordered one of the angels to grind. And like those stories, you can find endless of them. Let me see if I can send you the link. This is Shia, remember, those are Shia stories. Shia stories can be I mean, they beat the Muslim stories way more. I mean, the cartoon of the Shia is beyond the cartoon of the Sunni. Cartoon. I need to shorten the link, hold on. All right, we shortened the link for you. See, when you come here, you might think you learn everything about Islam yet because you watch me for long, but you will notice always there is something new. You guys just need to hit the bomb and the information will come. I mean, there's a reason for the information to come here. We'll go to the link. You can use Google Translation to translate if you want. I mean, where was this angel yesterday? I was cleaning my bathroom, my bathtub. I mean, life is not fair. When the Prophet of Allah, he arrived to the heaven, he found on the door of the heaven, it says the following. Who said that? Muhammad. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadun, the beloved of Allah. Okay. Ali bin Abu Talib is Waliullah, is the one in charge of Allah. Fatima Amatullah, Fatima is the servant of Allah. Al-Hasan wal-Husayn Safwatullah, they are the best of creatures for Allah. And may the curse of Allah and the one who hate them. Oh boy. Oh boy. And here you can use Google Translation, you can translate. It says here, the Messenger of Allah, may Allah pray on him and salute him, he says, when I enter paradise, I saw in the door written, there is no God but God, no Allah but Allah. And Muhammad is the beloved. Mwah. Muhammad, I love you, I love you, I love you. And Ali bin Abi Talib is, the one in charge, the guardian. And the Fatima is the servant. And Al-Hasan al-Husayn are the elite of Allah. I like to be the elite, by the way. Did you see the elite of Putin? All of them, they have yacht. Me, I don't even have a little tiny fishing boat. No, life is not fair. You are the elite, you have a yacht. That's mean that Hassan al-Hussein, they have a yacht. That's what elite mean. That's what we see in TV. Elite. Like Elon Musk is elite. The owner of Amazon, elite. All of them, they have yacht. Christian Prince, he don't have a bicycle. Because what? He's not elite. Hello? Elite potato. Are you an ex-Muslim? My friend, I am ex-nothing. The last thing, I don't want to put the one who's ex-Muslim down. But how in the world someone like me will be a Muslim for a second? I mean, do you see how stupid this religion is? Hold on, I remember something now. I think I was a Muslim when I was a kid. And my mom, she told me that I used to do poo-poo in the diaper. I think that moment I was a Muslim. But that was, like, look at those people, they are correcting my English. My friend, people, they come here because of my English, and you are elite, like that. They are teaching me how to say it. If I say it correctly, nobody will come here. Like, hello? What's wrong with people? They want to teach me how to say, I can teach you English better than anyone. I used to, okay, hold on. I am a very humble person. I will tell you about my first job. When I graduated from elementary school, this is long, long time ago, Shakespeare, he called me. By the way, Shakespeare is my uncle. His real name is Shakespeare. I'm telling you, he's an Arab. His real name is a Muslim. His real name is Shakespeare. Taradam, 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 taradam. At that time, I refused to answer the cell phone because at that time, only us we have cell phone, like, but family business, like mafia, So like, taradam, 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 I did not answer. Then he sent me fax. I did not look at it. And then he sent me email. I did not look at it, I mean, the guy, he was so desperate. And then finally, he had to fly all the way from Japan because my uncle Shakespeare, he used to live in Japan, I guess, in Brazil. So he, he took the first camel and, he came. And then like what? He told me, we need you badly to teach in Oxford University. I mean, even the name is wrong. Oxford. So I told him, sorry, like I cannot do that because I'm more busy. I'm doing nikah these days. It was like a business at that time, doing nikah, because in the time of the Prophet, there was very few men, a lot of women. And who is going to do nikah to them? It was like a holy duty. Like you go boom, 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 boom. And man, by the night, even before the night, I get the power of 39, by the way. 39, but the Prophet, he have the best. Remember, he have the power of 40 men in boom, boom. I got 39. 39 and a half. Depend in the food or the mood, or depend how the women themselves are, Someone, you see one of them, you have nothing. Like, oh, what the heck? She scared the hell of you. Anyway, I don't want to go back in history. This is a long time ago. May Allah make me forget that history. All right, true story. Do we have any Abdul? And the funny, the Muslim, they say to you, this is a stupid story what he told you. But their story is not stupid. A God, he sent the dish of his prophet of shish kebab. To do what? To fix his penis. Isn't it this God, the one you say, he say be is going to be? So why Allah did not fix the penis of his prophet by saying be? By the way, did you see the video of the Muslims? They are teaching our brother in San Diego about the 7 reading. The guy, he said to him, what? BB. The Quran came in 7 BB. Oh boy. I mean, this religion is beyond stupidity, man. Look, I have this video still in front of my face. Man, I should close this page here. Those are 2 sheikhs from Pakistan, and they were like arguing, they want to debate. They want to what? They want to debate. So the first one, he said to the second one, listen, Habibi Abdul, if you interrupt me, you are going to do, I will do for you, I mean, come on, you understand. What's wrong with you people? I cannot cough more. Like, my throat is almost coming out. Like, come on. How many cough I have to cough a day to explain to you Islamic religion? So, this is an ex-Muslim. He's from Pakistan. And he was telling us what's happening.
Beyond hilarious. He learned a new word called oral sex, and he didn't know how to use that word. I think he intended to use it being the guy who is getting it rather than giving it, but he kept saying giving it. Have a listen.
पकोड़े खाए.
Listen to me, my brother.
Oral sex.
No.
बीच में उसूल आपने बनाया, अब ओरल सेक्स भी साथ साथ करवाना है आपने मुझसे.
ये देखिए ना बोतल लगा रहे हैं.
2 मिनट में ओरल सेक्स भी करवा लें जल्दी जल्दी. तो नहीं तो बोतल 2 मिनट आप बोलेंगे, 2 मिनट
बोले ना, 2 मिनट मैं बोलता हूँ, 2 मिनट आप बोलें.
माइक म्यूट करेंगे.
आप इल्जाम लगा रहे हैं.
जब आप बात करेंगे तो मैं माइक म्यूट करूंगा, जब मैं बात करूंगा तो आप माइक म्यूट करेंगे. ऐसे नहीं तो ओरल सेक्स कराओ मेरे को.
You will speak for 2 minutes, and I will speak for 2 minutes. And if you mute your mic, otherwise let me perform oral sex on you. Oh boy. Oh, then I need to go and piss, because the Prophet, the last thing he did, he pissed and then he died. And I think I'm going to die soon from laughing. I need to go and piss. And Aisha, give me the dish. Where's the dish? What the heck? And both are sheikh. Those are not street boys. Listen to me. 2 minutes for you, 2 minutes for me. And if you mute the mic, otherwise, let me perform. What a wonderful Pakistan ethic. What the heck is that? And look at the beard. What you will do to the guy? What? Are you sure?
Listen to me, my brother.
Oral sex.
No.
Did the guy say no? Okay, he wanna do oral sex for you. What's your problem? Aren't you from Pakistan?
बीच में उसूल आपने बनाया, अब ओरल सेक्स भी साथ साथ करवाना है आपने मुझसे.
ये देखिए ना बोतल लगा रहे हैं.
2 मिनट में ओरल सेक्स भी करवा लें जल्दी जल्दी.
This is the ethic of Islamic Pakistan. Not all Pakistan, the Islamic Pakistan. Golam Rafio Rabani. Look what Golam Ravio. I mean, everything we show you in the screen, and you eat it, you say to us, show us the reference. This Abdul, until now, he did not see the reference. So what we have in the screen since we started today, show us the reference to Christian Prince, he become insane, okay? Abdul, this is your sheikh, and you are from there, right? He want to do oral sex to his brother. If he mute the mic, listen, I challenge you to call me. And I'm going to mute your mic. What you will do then? Christian Prince, he become insane. He means insane. He don't show reference. Show us your proof. What the heck? Abdul, everything we say, we show reference. As an example, your prophet, he claimed that white people go to heaven, black people go to hell. Here we go. What you want to say now? What you want to say? I challenge you. Here we go. I speak rubbish. I agree, because I'm reading your prophet rubbish. So what do you expect? Speaking about filthy men like Muhammad, garbage in, garbage out. Here we go. This is your prophet claiming that white people will go to heaven, black people will go to hell. And you are the one who said, I speak rubbish. I agree. Let me read more rubbish for you. Narrated by Abu Darra, Allah Messenger, between two brackets, rubbish. He said, rubbish. Allah created Adam when he created him, and he struck his right shoulder. From there emitted its white offspring, rubbish. Then Allah, rubbish. He said, rubbish, rubbishing. Are you there, Mr. Rubbish? Oh, oh, huh? Are you there, Mr. Rubbish? I speak rubbish. Somebody saying those terrorists will kill you if you say Islam is a... No, my friend, we say Islam, I write books, I make videos, and I am the last one to fear them. We will laugh at Muhammad until the day of judgment. When Jesus come, he put him under the shoes and he will send him to hellfire. Our friend, we are the Christians, we are victorious always. They are losers. Anyone dare to call me and say to me, this is not rubbish? I agree. هل يمكن أن يذهب الله إلى المرحاض بعد الأكل? Harun is asking, is it possible for Allah to go to bathroom after eating? He just insulted Allah. I love it when a Muslim, he say that. Abdul, you just said, is it possible for Allah? This is your text, not my text. Is it possible for Allah to go to the bathroom after eating? Is that word there is Allah? Or I'm mistaken? Do you see it, Abdul? So you are now insulting your God. Now, if you are trying to say that this is Jesus, will show me where Jesus, he went to the bathroom. If you show me that, I will send you one-way ticket to Afghanistan to have vacation. Challenge between me and you. Secondly, Abdul, as long the one who don't go to bathroom is God, will all of you Muslims in heaven, you will not go to the bathroom? That's mean all of you are God too. Isn't it your prophet and the Quran says, لا يتغوطوا? Potato. So if going to the bathroom will make you God or not God, that's mean everybody in heaven is God. The angels don't go to bathroom. They must be God. Shaitan don't go to the bathroom. He must be God. Black stone don't go to the bathroom. And this is why we kiss it. Hey, what is the guy with the rubbish? I miss that guy, Mr. Rubbish, Mr. Ghulam. You know the funny, you call yourself Ghulam. Do you know what Ghulam mean? Ghulam is coming from the word Ghulma. So there is two meaning of Ghulam. Either someone is so young, or he is a slave, actually, or I don't know if I should share that with you, because that will make you hate your name. Should I share that with you? Do you like to call me and tell me, and I will show you what Ghulam mean? The Quran mentioned Al-Ghulman Al-Mukhalladun. Those are the one who will be serving the Muslims for eternity, and they will not bleed from their anus. Mr. Ghulam, are you one of them? And this is the Quran. Are you one of those boys? The white boys? What do you call them? Pachabazi? How in the world anyone who called himself or called his son Ghulam? I want to know. Especially as if it's a name, you know, not description for his age or something. No, this is, his name is Ghulam. Ya Ghulam. Read it. Serving them, Ghulmanun, like hiding pearls. And the Ghulman here coming from a Ghalama, al-Ghulma, which means they are horny. I can open dictionary for you. When a teenage, he is so horny. This is what Ghulma mean. He is so young, and now he is in the top of his sexual urge. This is what Ghulam or Ghulman coming from. It can be about a child too, but here in this verse is about specifically about those who they are extremely horny. Do we have any Abdul? Look, my Skype is open and not even one of them. Nobody. When somebody asks me to see a video and somebody says something in the video, at least tell me what minute. I don't have time to go and watch the whole video, you know, at least. In Surah Al-Ghulam, there is reference to this guy and prophetic about him, such as losing his nose in the battle, being a bastard child, which Muhammad could not have possibly known. I don't know what you mean. Do we have any Muslim? You are not in charge of your name? No, my friend, you are not. And your father was not too. Obviously, you are a fake Muslim. Because according to Islam, Allah, He wrote your name, literally, in the book of destiny. So when your God, He decided to give you a name, He did not decide really. It was your God who decided for your father what to name you. So obviously you are a person who is ignorant about his religion. Even your penis, according to Islam, does not act by its own will. Which means when your penis gets horny, it is the destiny written to you by Allah. This is why your prophet, he said, that Allah, verily Allah, has fixed the verily portion of adultery, which a man will indulge in which he of necessity must commit. So even your adultery, it was a destiny. Are you shaken? We are talking about penis and you are talking about shaking. As long as you are talking about shaking, is it true that your prophet, when he saw the angel and he came back to Khadijah, he was shaking like a chicken? And he said to Khadijah, "Dathiruni, dathiruni, cover me, cover me." So are you shaking like Muhammad now? This is your prophet, Mr. Shaken. And he said to his wife, "What's wrong with me?" I mean, what make it more funny when he said to his wife, "What's wrong with me?" What the heck, Muhammad? Everything is wrong with you. What's wrong with me? Read with me, Mr. Shaken. And this is Sahih Muslim. When Muhammad, he came to Khadijah and he said, "Warp me, warp me." And he was trembling. Do you see the word trembling? This is coming from the word trump, by the way. You're a prophet, he was a trembling. Do you see it? Mr. Shake Me? Are you shaking? By the way, why Mary, when she saw the angel, was not trembling, screaming, "Cover me, cover me," and she's a female. But your prophet is a man, he is 40 years old, he's not young like Mary, and he is terrified, and he is shaking and trembling, and he said to his wife, "What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?" You know what, sometimes I get confused about who is the prophet, Mr. Bean or Muhammad. I know, I mean, Mr. Bean make more sense. Even they put cold water in the top of his head. This is how bad the situation was. Read. They put cold, the guy was having a fever. I mean, he is dripping from everywhere. From his nose, from his toes, from his anus, his penis, his belly bump. And Khadijah, she don't know what to do. So she poured cold water on me. Do you see it? Are you shaking? Abdul, you are talking to Christian Prince. All your laundry is here. Any word you say to me, I will show you a story from your good books will make you ashamed. Try. Okay, let us do another try. Give me something, like insult me. Say something. Let me say it to you in English. Sorry, in Egyptian. Say something. Insult me, say something, and I will show you a story from about your prophet fit with the something you told me. Go ahead, go ahead. All right. Hey, Martino, how are you, Martino? Martino, why you don't call me and tell me what it says in the book of Acts 5:30? Do you like to call me? I like to see what Martino want to say to us. Are you there, Martino? If you call me, I will make you a drink. It's called Martine. No. What do you think? Stupid people. Hanged on the tree, you idiot, you donkey. The tree is a cross. It's a piece of wood. That's what tree mean. So mean people, you know, he was hanged on the cross. He left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. Never. I love the Chinese when they say that. I can't even live without it. If we have a free will, and God has a free will, then everyone is God. Look at this genius. That's deep. That's deep. Hey, but Abdul, as long as you agree that you don't have a free will, so what your stupid God will punish you for the sin you do if he is the one who decided to do it? And if having a free will make you God, that is the most stupid argument is, because what make you God is to be able to do what God can do, not a free will, you donkey. As an example, I have a free will to fly, but I can't fly. I have a free will to be the king of America, but I cannot. So what a free, I mean, you are just a stupid fool. You are just a Muhammadan. What I can say? I mean, this is the biggest insult to any human being anyway. To be free will have nothing to do with being God, you donkey. God is almighty. Why they call him almighty? Because he can do what nobody can do. He can create from nothing something. He can create life. He can create the whole massive universe. What does free will have to do with it? Okay, here we go. Create for me, Mr. Ghulam. Ghulam. Your name is Ghulam. Create for me, Ghulam. And why not man to God? Christianity is a Roman conquest of mind. My friend, you are just a stupid idiot. Because if God can become a man, and you are saying this is impossible, that means God can't be God. Because if you say to God, you cannot be, that means God is limited. You see how you just did beat your God? And that reminds me of the verse in the Quran. Look what your stupid God, he said in the Quran. How Allah can have a son if he don't have a girlfriend? The Quran says. The Quran explained to us carefully that the reason Allah cannot be God, because he is not the same as the God of the Christians. The God of the Christians do not need to have a wife in order to have a son. The God of the Muhammadan, he is the same as every man of us. He cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. And look, this is your Quran, this is your word. It says, how can he? Who's saying how can he? Allah. So who is questioning the ability of Allah? Allah. How can he have a children when he have no wife? Do you see it? Mother give birth, so human create life. That's false, my friend. Because when a human gave birth, he is not the birth of life. The birth of life starts with Adam and Eve. God, he gave the human ability to reproduce, but they are not the one who give life. And you are speaking against your stupid religion again. Certifying yourself as a donkey, because even a Muslim, he will not say that. But you are a donkey. But look what happened now. How can Allah have a children? And by the way, the translation here says, how he can have a children's or a son without having a wife. In Arabic, it doesn't say wife. It says sahiba, girlfriend. So what does that mean? That it's of necessity for the God of Islam, in order to produce a son, to be the same as a human being, man and women, which is not really a form of procreation, for they are just reproducing what God created from the beginning. So God created Adam and Eve, and then he gave Adam and Eve the ability in a sexual way to reproduce, but they are not given life. Still, God is the one who gave life. Allah is the same as Adam and Eve. He cannot produce without a wife, without a sahiba, a girlfriend. And this is telling us the answer we are seeking. If Allah is God, then why he need to have a wife in order to have a son? And how the stupid Muhammad, he claimed that Mary, she was a virgin then. Because here we go, Mary, she have no husband, but she have a son. Here we go, you answer yourself. Mary, she gave birth to Jesus. So the one who wrote this verse in the Quran is the donkey. Because if Allah cannot have a son without having a wife, then Allah for sure is not the God of Mary. Because if he cannot do it to his own, how he can do that to Mary? Is that clear, people? If this is stupid God, Allah. And here we go, Mr. Ghulam, he supported me. He says, well, Mary, she gave birth to Jesus. Thank you very much. Mary, she gave birth to Jesus without a husband. Allah cannot give birth without a wife. It's in the front of your eyes. And the one who is questioning, how can? It is Allah saying that word. How can he? How can he? Do you want more clear evidence that Allah is a fake God? This stupid God questioning his ability. Have you ever heard of a stupidity more than this? A person is questioning his ability, and yet he claimed to be God. God can do everything. Right? Any Abdul? The Quran alone is enough to prove to us that Islam is a scam. And this verse alone is a disaster. How this person claimed to be God, and yet he is questioning his ability to have a son without having a wife. And here you see the stupidity of Allah too, like Muhammad. Because the Christian, they don't believe that God have a son because he have a wife. Anyway. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Do even the Christian believe that God, he have, like he married Mary, and then they have a son? Stupid. But what you can say, donkey in, donkey out. It's a donkey religion. But the important for us about this verse, that proving to us that Allah is limited. You see, if I am the one saying, well, can Allah have a son without having a wife? The Muslim, they will say to me, Allah is Almighty God. He can do whatever he wish. Isn't it the Quran says, Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir? He is capable of everything. This is a contradiction. How Allah is capable of everything, but he cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. You know, stupidity is hard to fix. Like some people, they can have some education and they can fix that. But in the case of Allah, is useless. I'm typing in English. I hate it when I type and then it's in to be chapter 2, verse number 20. Allah is capable of everything. But this is a contradiction for the other verse. How Allah can have a son without a girlfriend. What do you think, guys? Do we agree? Isn't it a clear contradiction? Isn't it this is a clear contradiction? If he is capable of everything, then that's mean this here, this verse, is not valid. Not Jalid. For he is capable of everything. Right? Mary gave birth to Jesus. A woman gave birth to your God. Your religion confirmed that a human gave birth to God. Well, that's your stupid understanding, because Jesus, he said, before Abraham I am. So his birth have nothing to do by the flesh with his existence. Jesus said, before Abraham I am, and Abraham you saw my day. The Jews, they said to him, how you say such a thing? You are not even 50 years old. He said, truly, truly, I say to you that Abraham, he rejoiced for my day. So you are a stupid fool. Again, you don't understand Christianity, the same as you're a stupid Muhammad, who do not know even what the Trinity is. Until now, the stupid Muhammad and Aka Muhammad, Aka Allah, they claim that the Trinity for the Christian is Mary, the wife of God, the Son is Jesus. So why I'm not surprised that they don't understand even what we believe. We don't believe that Jesus came to existence after Mary, you donkey. And now look, he tried to change the topic. How the Quran says Allah is capable of everything, and then Allah cannot have a son without a girlfriend. Any Abdul? I'm waiting for an answer. My Skype is open, by the way, for the last 2 hours. Not a single Abdul. Is it true? Okay, this person is asking about Surah Tawbah 1. Oh, yeah, this is about Tataharu. Yeah, Tataharu. But you know, like when the Muslims, when they speak about to clean yourself, how they clean themselves, just to show you how filthy this religion is. Muhammad, he used to do tuhur, clean his anus and his nose, or his mouth, or his whatever, by using water, have dead dogs and women blood from period. And even the hadith says garbage thrown in. Read it. Even the Muslim translation says stinky, stinking things. This is not my translation. And this is Sahih. This is Sahih. Look, Sahih. So when the Muslims, they speak about cleaning, and the verse you mentioned that it's about ordering them to clean their anus and etc., I find Islam is very funny. I have nothing wrong with the cleaning yourself. That's not the problem. The problem is that how they clean themselves. Are you going now to be more clean after doing this? According to the filthy Muhammad, water is always pure and nothing can make it impure. And as you see the reference in front of you, Sahih al-Bukhari, Muslim, all over the place. And all of them, they are authentic. All of them. This is how filthy this man is. Now, in the top of that, the Muslims in the time of Muhammad, dogs used to go inside the bathroom, aka the mosque, and they used to piss in the mosque, and Muhammad never cleaned after them. Can you believe it? Read it. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. They cannot say it's not true. My father said during the lifetime of Allah Apostle, the dogs used to urinate. Psst, psst, psst. The dogs go inside the mosque, you know, and the urine is all over the place. And we never sprinkle water after that, after them. No mother equal to Jesus. You have to accept your logic. Well, let me say to you, no donkey, no ghulam, because I just said to you that Jesus said before Abraham I am, which means before the existence of Mary, Jesus exists. But how many times I need to repeat to a donkey? 1,000,000 times. How many times, guys, I said to this guy, Jesus says before Abraham I am. According to your logic, no Mary, no Jesus. Even your stupid Quran against that, because the Quran says that Jesus is the Word of God, which means Jesus was the Word of God before he came to earth. And that's what the Bible says. Stupid idiot. Donkey, just go, just go. Why you don't call me? Why you are afraid? Are you shaking? Why you don't call me? Yeah, just go, just go. I'm done with you. If you want to talk to me, call me. We gave you enough spank. We make you famous now. Look, all those who will watch this video years to come, they will see your name forever. People will laugh. Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. When Jesus says, before Abraham I am, he just told you that my existence have nothing to do with Mary. How in the world you say that, you stupid idiot? They don't know what even we believe, the same as their stupid prophet who he think that God, he married Mary, and they have a baby child, his name is Jesus. Stupid God, stupid religion, stupid Muhammad. There's a guy in the Middle East, he decided to teach a donkey how to speak Arabic. He spent 40 days with him, trying to teach him Arabic. He came out after 4 days, 40 days, he was speaking like a donkey. And this is exactly Muhammad. A guy, he is 40 years old, spent his life between the Arab, and yet he could not learn how to read and write Arabic, which take you, if you are a person who's born between the Arab, grow all your life in the Arab, will take you a few days, because already you speak the language. I mean, how donkey this prophet is, to the point, go to my Arab for Christ page in YouTube. Watch my videos, how to speak Arabic. You will learn how to speak Arabic in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And you don't know anything about Arabic. Now this guy, he grew all his life between the Arab. He speak Arabic. All what you need to do is just learn the alphabet. That's it. I mean, he is so donkey to the point, he cannot learn the alphabet. He speaks Arabic, he's an Arab, he's born in Arabia, and yet he could not learn the alphabet. How donkey he is? You tell me. Do we have any Muhammadan? Now tomorrow is Sunday, and supposedly I go live on air in the morning. But I don't know now if I can go live. I mean, we have this broadcast. We need to give people time to watch it. So maybe tomorrow I will not go live. Anyway, you know, if you are a subscriber, just watch. I might go live on air again. All right? Did we have a good time today? Remember, the Quran came in 7 peeps. We should make a video about it, actually. I should make a title, a video. It says the Quran came in 7 peeps. Beep, 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 beep. You Muslims, you kill a Christian girl because she insulted the Prophet. You will see. Now you will make every single Christian insulting your faithful Prophet. It's a duty for the Christians now to show the Muslims that violence is not going to make us respect your Prophet. It's going to do the opposite. You see, the violence they try is just to force you not to say, but we fear you not, and we will laugh at your prophet until the day of judgment. And then the Messiah will come, and your prophet in his filth, he will be under the shoes, under the feet, even not of the Messiah, or under the devil. Just watch and see. Mr. Rasul, don't tell me, call me. Text me how I can call you. Call you where? Text me in my Skype, I will call you. Call me. How in the world I want to find you? Who are you? I will give you 2 minutes to text me before we leave, my friend. Yeah, actually, we will make, we will see which day we can take calls from non-Muslims, no problem. I think it's a good idea from time to time. But maybe I should allow only men to call me. Only men. Rasul, I'm waiting for you. Text me. Shaheen, how are you, my friend? You are welcome. Can you show the Muslims about Islam end? Well, yeah, well, this is easy. Muhammad, he says, Islam will go back to its hole, the same as a snake. Let us see the hadith. I'm trying to find. Give me a second. Okay, we could not find this one. Let us see the different one. Here we go. Let us show this one. And I find it really very good that Muhammad described his religion to the serpent. You remember what now the Muslim, they might say to you is daif. I will show you the one which is not daif. This is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Bukhari. So they cannot say it's daif. Allah Apostle says, verily a belief will go back to Medina as a snake returns and goes back to its hole. Do you see it? All of this is Sahih. Islam is a snake. Who said that? Muhammad himself. Where the hole is the city of Medina. And as you see, you can always, if you are watching this video later, you can just type any of those sentences on Google, you know, like it says, verily believe, returns and goes back to a Medina as snake return to goes back to the hole. And actually, it depends in the hadith, like here it says al-hayya. And let us see here the Muslim translation, which is nice. It says here, Islam verily started as something strange. It's a stupid cult, was strange, yeah. And would again become the same as before, which means strange, which means nobody believes in it. Being strange, just as it started. And it would go back to be reduced, to be between the mosque, the two mosques, which is the Mecca and Medina, the same as a serpent crawls back into its hole. If you go and search in Christianity, what is a serpent? You will see that the serpent presents the devil. And I find it very amazing that the one who is using that words and that term is Muhammad himself. Who can describe his religion better than Muhammad? So if you say to a Muslim, Islam is like a serpent, he will be upset. Well, any hadith is embarrassing. They will say it's weak, but al-Bukhari cannot be weak. all those hadith, the books of Sahih, authentic, are 6. At-Tirmidhi, etc. You can search what is the 6 hadith books. 6. You will find it. They are Sahih. All of them are Sahih. But anything is embarrassing. They try to get rid of it by saying it is not accepted. Serpent, not servant. Serpent. Serpent, sorry. Serpent. Actually, we should from now on copy this hadith, save it in your favorite, and wherever you go, you say to Muslim, well, Islam is a serpent. He will say to you, this is a lie. Get him busted. This is the link. What do you think, guys? I mean, how strong it is, the statement. How short, how easy, how it is proven to be accurate. Islam is a serpent. He will say it's a lie. This is not true. Show him what his prophet said. And not only that, Islam is going to die. Actually, Islam is dead already. That's why they keep saying, I don't accept this, I don't accept that. Because simply, I mean, this stupid idiot, he keeps saying to me, call. Call what, you idiot? Shouldn't you give me your Skype number, Skype name? Get out of here. What's wrong with this guy? CP call. I tell him, give me, like, text me in Skype, you know. Oh boy. Anyway, I think we have a good time together today. And again, every Sunday we go live in the morning, but I'm not sure about tomorrow. We will see how many thousand we will see. And I can tell YouTube is playing with the number of people they are watching. You know, as an example, yesterday before I go live, my previous video was 33,000. After I finished, I look, it was 17. Can you believe it? I'm talking about the video before it, the day before. It was 33,000. I looked again, after a few hours, it was 17,000. All of us, we knew that YouTube sponsored the terrorist, sponsor Islam, support them. That's why we can't have donation here, you see? All Muslims, they have ability to pray, advertising, donation, etc. Anyone who speaks against Islam and he is strong, right away they will take that option from his channel. All of us, we knew that. But anyway, I will try to come tomorrow in the morning. If not, just, you know, subscribe and watch. And you can always subscribe to our Patreon, which is for free. The good thing about Patreon that you will receive email when I post that I'm going live. YouTube is turning off our notification. We do not know why. People keep complaining. Again, they are playing games. Like, I did not receive notification that you are going live. Well, what I can do, I mean, YouTube. This is the game of YouTube. It's not my, it's not under my command. But you can subscribe to our Patreon. The admins can post the links for you. And there, when I post that I'm going, each time I will go live, I post in Patreon. Everybody in Patreon, he will receive email immediately that Christian Prince he just posted, and he will be notified. Very simple. Actually, I have a project in my mind, is to open a school to teach the new generation, whoever want actually, to expose Islam. It can be even like a physically exist school. We will see. But you know, as usual, you know, I think of things, but nobody support, nobody helps. So what we can do. But I will try. Like, you know, in the future, I might see some people who they can be interested and they can give a help. We will see. Because we need really, we need to leave for the coming generations enough education, enough already. Actually, we did a lot of work. I mean, we have thousands of videos, right? We have our books. But, you know, you never know. I mean, time will come, maybe nobody even dare to post. Because as you see, atheists are siding with the devil. You see, the funny, the weird is that atheist is a target of Muslims. And yet, atheists, they support Muslims. Can you believe it? Do the bird shit in the Kaaba? Yes, you can just search for videos. There's so many videos about it. That is not a big deal. You can find it yourself. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you all for being here. Until we go live again, maybe tomorrow morning. If not, maybe the day after, we will see. Again, remember, every Friday, 10:30 in the morning, and every Sunday, 10:30 in the morning, we go live as a fixed date. But today, because I went now, maybe tomorrow I will not go live on air. So to give people a chance to watch this video here. But then maybe tomorrow morning I will come again. You never know. Yeah, but this is not YouTube, my friend. As you see, you're an atheist, but go to YouTube, they support them. Go to Instagram, they support them. Go to Twitter, they support them. It's a fact. Go to Amazon, they support them. Books is against Islam, they are taking them one by one from the shelves. Books against Christianity, they promote them. You know? This is the fact. Atheists, those who they own the companies, YouTube, Google, they sponsor Islam. Unbelievable. CNN, you name it. This is the truth. It's not a secret. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. Until we see you soon again. Christ is Lord. And Islam is a scam. And Islam without lies dies. We prove it every day. See you soon again. Take care.
But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Qur'an is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him,